What's up, guys? My name's Chris. I'm a father and I'm a filmmaker, and this channel is dedicated to both of those things. As a filmmaker, I'm constantly meeting new people and learning new things. As a father, I'm also constantly learning new things. So if you guys are looking to learn something new, I would invite you to subscribe and follow along with me as I learn too. Today I want to take a look at a trip that me and my wife took to Arizona and answer the question, is traveling during COVID even possible? So, is travel during COVID even possible? And the answer to that is yes. And I want to unpack that answer in really three ways by addressing three potential roadblocks or hesitations that people may have when they're traveling during these crazy times. So the first one is going to be just logistically, how do we get there? Because things are obviously different, and one of the ways that they're very different is in travel. Second would be what we did when we were there. Some people may be hesitant to travel because they think that a certain park may be closed or a certain venue may not be open due to COVID. And then third, maybe a less talked about roadblock, but one that I think is probably most important, honestly, is the mental roadblock. The first potential roadblock with traveling during COVID could be transportation or just logistics in general. In terms of our plane flight and tickets and all those kinds of things, we had to answer a small questionnaire, and then we had to wear a mask the entire time we were flying and the entire time we were in each airport. For rental car, we went a different route than we normally do. This time we used a company called Turo. I'll actually link the car that we rented in the description, just so you guys can see. It was a seamless process, and the best way I know to describe it would be, think of Airbnb for cars. We rented a really nice Toyota Highlander that's really, really good in the snow. All right, so fun update. Originally, we were supposed to arrive in Flagstaff on time. We circled in the air a lot of times.
Tarmac to be cleared?
Yeah, waiting on the runway to be cleared.
Yeah.
They cleared the runway. We finally landed. Remembered that we were both born and raised in Alabama, and that was going to present some problems because driving in the snow is a little different. But we're good.
This is our road that we're supposed to be driving on. Notice how there's not a road. It's just a snow field.
Snow field.
Apparently there's a road under there, and the snowplow driver shall find it.
So after all the snow fell, we were legitimately concerned that we would not be able to make it to our Airbnb. Flagstaff gets a fair amount of snow, but they were not expecting that much the day we got there. Our Airbnb host was great about communicating with us and making sure to get the plow driver out there quickly. We had to wait about 2 hours, but it was well worth the wait. Okay, and the second roadblock that I mentioned is what to do when you get there during COVID. We were able to do some stargazing at Lowell Observatory, which is actually the place that found Pluto. We also were able to go to Sedona. We just hopped in the car and drove down there. I would highly recommend that. The drive was beautiful. It was a lot of fun. Obviously, it was outside, super safe, and the views and all the opportunities for pictures were great. And another fun thing we did was hiking through the national forest that just so happened to back up to our wonderful Airbnb. We literally walked out our back door and we were in the national forest. I would definitely recommend that if you go in the Flagstaff area. There's a huge national forest there. And it was a lot of fun. Okay, and finally, the roadblock that may hinder some people from traveling in the first place is the mental roadblock. If anything, we've seen in 2020 that tomorrow is not guaranteed, and an interaction with a certain person in our life also isn't guaranteed every single day. So just in traveling and going, and me and my wife being together and being in a relationship, to me and to her was worth the risk. To us, we looked at it as we couldn't afford not to go. It reminded us of the value of our relationship. We were able to talk through some things for our next year, for 2021, things that we want to do, dreams that we have. We were able to have a lot of really great fights on the trip. I say that kind of kidding, but like seriously, just being in relationship, having conflict, having a lot of fun, going to see a lot of pretty things, and just get away and get in a different environment where it's just us. We're able to talk with one another, plan through our year, encourage one another. All of those things are invaluable. Okay guys, so that's it. That was our trip. I hope you guys leave and go plan your own trip and have a lot of fun doing it. If you liked the video, please consider subscribing, giving it a like, sharing it with friends, and I will see you guys next time.